Now, threat intelligence is very important if you're going to do an adversary emulation. Like I said, we want to map the tactics, techniques, and procedures. Here's an example of a FireEye report released in 2018 that has a paragraph. I went through that paragraph and I pulled out information and I tagged it to MITRE ATT&CK. So as you can see in the beginning, it says the payload was an auto IT downloader. Auto IT, I know that. That's a software. It's F0129. And then you read through and it says that that downloader retrieved and executed additional PowerShell. PowerShell is a technique. It's T1086 on MITRE ATT&CK. Then there was also information that they pulled it from this HTTPS IP. This is an IP address. This is still threat intelligence, but this is more an indicator of compromise that maybe the blue team will find useful here, but not so useful for us as red team. We're not going to actually use the same IP address or try to buy the same domain. As you could continue to go through, you'll see PowerSploit is on there. You'll have a hash value, that's another IOC. You have Mimikatz, you have process dumping, and you have a vulnerability that was exploited, which is also linked to exploitation for privilege escalation in technique 1068. So you read through these reports, you pull out these various different TTPs for the adversary that you're going to emulate. Now, in choosing the adversary to emulate, you do need to know a little more about the target company, what industry would they work with, what countries, or use the threat intelligence that they already have if you're a consultant. If you're internal, then you should already have a good idea of what adversaries are likely to attack you. If not, you should definitely figure that out, and because those are the ones that you're going to want to emulate. Now, that sounded like a whole lot of work. So if you don't want to do all that work, you can use Attack Navigator. Attack Navigator is another free offering by the folks at MITRE that let you choose various different threat actors and select their TTPs. I took the liberty here of doing APT33, an Iranian threat actor, given that that's what's been in the news for the last month and a half. And you can see I've turned those fields into red. So APT33 uses a spear phishing link as the technique to gain initial access. They also use valid accounts by doing password spraying. They execute code through exploitation, through PowerShell, through scheduled tasks. They do privilege escalation through exploitation for privilege escalation and scheduled tasks as well. And as you can see, I'm not going to read them all because you can do that. You just select on the top right where it says selection controls, which actor you want TTPs for, and that almost creates a nice little adversary emulation plan for you.